we're there.
Hi, internet. I don't have any. I don't have any
roll
quotes.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll 20 should be up.
I don't have any quotes written down from last time.
We had some good ones last time.
I
think most of the quotes are just like.
Well, that was the game before.
Was it?
Yeah,
that was
the game before.
Last time was.
This was when my mace made it so the assassin.
Oh, right.
Ruined my game. It ruined it.
I heard about that.
Ruined it.
You cheated.
I fucked
cheated with the fucking assassin.
You're the one that gave me the mace.
I know, but you could have said something a little sooner.
I didn't know. It was when I was
Christ's
dead. I was
sakes.
actually reading everything.
As a fellow GM, I would like to commend you for not creating an earthquake that killed them all at that point.
Right?
Because I've been I've almost done it a few times.
Oh man,
Be like,
it was rough.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like thinking you've got them,
And then
they're
it's
like,
something you gave them. Or
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it at
ability.
first either.
See,
So
that's
I
why
was
I
dead,
play
and I was like,
simple
"Oh,
and
wait a
straightforward
minute."
characters.
Yeah.
I hide, I dash, I sneak attack.
Yeah. I was running a game too, and then one of my players died, and that kind of put a damper.
Oh.
Yeah,
on
that's
things.
hard.
Yeah.
No, why'd you do that? Little baby bird, get back in the nest. Like,
Yeah. So we haven't really picked that campaign back up. Well, I'm playing. I'm running the Sunless Citadel for my dad and my brother and
Nice. It's a good one.
my friend Mike.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can't remember who else.
I think I did that for you guys when Nate was away
Oh,
for
so
a little
when
bit.
we were throwing people off.
Yeah. Yeah, down into the pit and shit. Yeah, some of
I was a
the
monk, so I was just punching them off.
the orcs.
I was like, you guys can make whatever characters you want. They both showed up with the exact same paladin. Basically.
What the fuck?
I was like, all right, okay, I didn't really want to get involved, but whatever, we'll roll with it. So it's 2 paladins and a wizard.
oh wow.
All right. So from the last 2 games that you unfortunately missed out on.
Yeah.
Did you roll with a new character?
Andrad. Oh.
No, we need his persuasive powers.
Right. Could have used it last
Oh
game.
God, yeah, we could have.
Yeah, with the way I was rolling. Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's okay. I did okay, and then Sarian did phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I
Golden.
don't remember. Were you here for the start of the combat at the?
Yes, he was.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Combat.
So for the most part, what we did during that last game, not the last game, but the game before that, on March 17th, we mopped up a bunch of basically what was left over for people, I should say, combatants. And then what actually surprisingly did happen is Brandon's character, Mark, made it inspiring fucking.
No, I held up the helmet and said, "Okay, cool it."
Yeah, he basically convinced the combat to kind of stop with the handful of guards and cultists that were left over.
And then Sarian was like, "Fucking stop or else."
Yeah.
And they went, "Yes, ma'am."
Which was the only right answer.
Yeah, and then some of them was like, "No, ma'am," and fucking ran, and we killed them.
There we go.
There's one right answer, and it's yes, ma'am.
Basically, yeah. So yeah, like you said,
Yeah, they were giving us lip
It's actually
for sure.
cultists not being
Yes,
too
like,
happy
yes,
with
dear.
the
Dear,
parlay.
thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Lamad decided to throw out the Hunger of Hadar spell, encapsulating all of the cultists in one
They all grouped up.
slimy
and then
freaking.
sassed me,
Yep.
So.
Oh, it worked out beautifully.
Such
They basically ran around inside the damn thing, couldn't find their way out, and perished inside. It was actually very hilarious because they were like knocking into each other and just literally falling around inside this damn thing,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, holy shit!
So
It was kind of
the
hilarious.
cultists were on the inside. The town guard were on the outside. We left a lasting impression on the town guard that were right there because we told those 4 cultists no, darkness, and then like writhing tentacle hentai scene, and then that all just collapsed in on itself, and there were 4 dead bodies
Yep.
covered in freezer burn and acid
Goo.
wounds
Yep.
and goo. There was a lot of goo.
Indiscriminate goo was
Okay.
everywhere.
Yep.
Wow.
So after that particular combat, they had a slight little talk with the guards, and then Father Lucian Petrovich shows up to kind of give warning of a few things that's going on. His sister, the wife of Vargus, the Burgomaster's wife, they're related. Not the Vargus and the wife, Father Lucian
Probably are.
Petrovich and Vargus's wife.
Small pocket
It's
dimension.
possible, I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Thousands of years old. It's fine.
he came to the group pleading for help to save his sister and possibly her son, Victor, and also gave the unfortunate news that the current status of the church is no longer safe haven
The
from
bones.
right, because the bones of St. Andrew's have been removed. So now the church is no longer considered hallowed grounds. And he has a partial lead of what may have happened, but he's not entirely sure. That kind of finished off that day. On the 24th, the group decided to send the guards away, the ones that were still remaining alive, to their homes, back to their families, so on and so forth, to try to stay safe.
Yeah, get out of here.
Because unfortunately, at this point, the town is in utter chaos.
Mhm.
There's cultists all around the place. There's, town citizens just wreaking havoc of the whole city. There's a burning house, down the street from where they were. It was utter chaos in the streets of Valaki. Come to find out, the burning house is actually the Burgomaster's house. Some of the townsfolk had rallied together and captured the Burgomaster and his family, tied them up, and tied them to a pyre to get ready to burn them at the stake. When the party showed up to the Burgomaster's house, because they decided to go save Lydian and Victor, they didn't really give a shit about what happened to Vargus himself,
Sure.
but they wanted to save at least Lydian and Victor, finding out that Victor is actually a 15-year-old emo kid, not the little kid that they assumed
not
he was.
the ankle biter that we thought.
They see the house, this Burgomaster's mansion, on fire, completely engulfed interior, and unconscious maid and butler on the outside blonde. Luckily, with Merilith making a decent investigation and medicine check.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. She was able to save them from certain death.
Nice.
Just
Even
have
though
it
one
written
of them
down.
stabbed me.
Yeah, that was
Even though I
weird.
knocked one of them down.
That's after.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm talking about the unconscious.
Yeah, Marlith
help.
saves the help.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah, so the maid and the butler. After that, they approached this group of basically commoners, civilians of the town, who are essentially kind of standing around. Shit! Come on, woman.
R2.
Can you pass this information to Sarah, please?
Yeah,
What?
what is it?
What? Are you kidding me? I
What is it?
don't know.
What is it?
It's fragrance.
Oh, thank
Fragrance
you. Yep.
var-
Will you
variant.
send that to me? It's the perfume booth. I've been trying to find one.
Sure.
I wanted to find it for the wedding.
Maybe you two should exchange phone information.
I know. I don't have her
Christ.
Venmo. I don't have any other.
Was she your drug dealer?
I'm just gonna put it in the group chat. There you go.
Thank you.
So we can all do it. We should all show up slowly like this.
Make Nessa are gonna like check that out. Maybe like, what is this?
Wait, I'm interested to know what they used to work.
Okay, yeah. So, anyways, in the group of commoners, there is one particular man laughing maniacally and enjoying every moment of Vargus's, what he assumed was going to be his last moments. The group had an issue with talking this man down from his, I don't know. I don't really have a better.
Fervor.
Yeah, really. Yeah, because he was definitely just hell bent on making sure this family burns for the atrocities that they've committed against the town and him and the city itself and whatnot. He was just hell bent on making sure that they all died. With no fault to the group, they attempted to persuade this man down, talk him down a little bit, but
He was having none of our shit.
right, torn with the idea of letting such an opportunity go to waste. He essentially holding the torch, just let it go. Whatever happens kind of situation, right? And of course the torch drops. Lamad's imp Glurch tried to swoop down and grab the torch as it was falling.
Fumbled the bag.
Fumbled it big time.
Ah.
Wasn't able to grab it. The torch hits the pyre and starts lighting the kindling on fire. And then from that point, Marilith charges forward, basically breaking through the line of commoners and attempts to start chopping and getting, people out of the fire before it really starts roaring. At that point, this is where my assassin combat fucking shenanigans bullshit just really botched all the hell. Because, things and rules and bullshit. I actually did put her down, and then we found out that, there should have been a con save, and then we found out, oh, hey, I got this really cool weapon that I never really considered reading about that makes it so you can't surprise me or anybody else around me of 30 fucking feet.
I thought it was only going to be good for like a night, like going to sleep, because we can all go to sleep. And
I thought it was only good for just you. I didn't know it was good for you and every other motherfucker around you for up to 30 feet.
Sounds like somebody else didn't read the thing too.
Yeah.
It's fair. That is fair.
Also, to be fair, like in a normal campaign, a Mace of Warning would just never come up, except for like stake it in the middle of camp
And then go sleep.
and go to sleep. That's the only, literally, that should have been the only time it comes up. Like, we're not going to get ambushed by goblins in this campaign.
Well, we aren't.
Don't.
You're right, because we have a Mace of Warning.
We'll get jumped
We
by
aren't
wolves.
really clear on how it warns everyone, though.
Yeah, that is the
come
weird
up
thing.
with a really aggressively annoying
Goose
mechanic for that.
noises.
Yeah.
Goose noises. So yeah, that's where kind of combat really got convoluted and a little fucked up, and we tried fixing as much of it as possible and then moving on from there.
Yep.
Sarian decided that she was sick and tired of shit that was going on, and went into a killing spree of just commoners and whacked a bunch of them right out of the line.
Yep.
Four
Nobody stopped her.
beheadings in a row.
Yeah.
Dylan era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
And setting boundaries.
this is Barovian ISIS.
That trees my sword in your throat.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
No, not
The
even any swords, they're just claws.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the assassin eventually realizing that he's starting to become unmatched, outmatched. Thank you. Decides to make a break for it. Did get a clean break until Mark decided to follow him around the corner of the building, where the assassin was kind of in wait. And then as soon as Mark gets there, stabs him, puts him down, and then stabs him again while he's down. But luckily for Mark, he had backup to heal him, and
That's what friends are for.
yeah. After that, the Vargus family was freed. Or Vargus's family was freed
We were
from the
gonna
fire.
originally leave Vargus up there.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Lemon
literally
wanted him down.
talked about it. They're like really considering leaving him there.
Oh, man.
It was pretty bad.
He heard us, right?
Yeah,
We became the brunch bunch.
yeah.
So we're the brunch bunch. That's the group name.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're
I can
joining.
get down with that.
Yeah, the brunch bunch.
Bunch, bunch.
We've never had brunch.
bottomless mimosas.
Perfect.
Other than that, we finished bringing the Valakoviches to St. Angel's Church, where Father Lucian was excited to see his sister alive and well. Not so excited to see Vargus, but still, being the
Brother.
holy guy that he is,
Yeah.
welcomed him into his church. And that's basically where we kind of left off. By the way, this is about midday, I think is what we considered.
Something
we
like
weren't
that.
Yeah.
allowed to have a long
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
It's brunch
Yeah.
time.
Have you had a long rest since I played?
No,
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Just
no.
wanted to make sure.
This has all been in the same day.
We
Well-
did have a short
I
rest.
think we had a short and coffee at brunch.
Just a
Yeah,
short rest.
rest.
I
I forced
think
the
it
short
was-
rest.
Oh, good. Excellent. I got my bardic inspiration.
It's okay about short rests. We have a warlock. It's his job to ensure that we get plenty of short rests.
I don't think I used things.
Would anybody like to try pepper jack popcorn?
I am good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I
I'm
would
good.
actually like to try.
Take one down the back of the
Hey.
round.
Did you bring any of those chips?
No, I've been meaning to go to.
I'm good,
meaning
thank
to
you.
I'm
go.
taking that inspiration back.
No, I used it last time. Remember?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was on, but I used it last time.
Oh, good for you. I'm
Right?
glad.
Yeah,
Good.
like I said,
I'm
I
glad
can't remember
somebody
what it was.
uses inspiration that I give out.
I'm saving it for the right moment.
The right moment. Just use it.
No.
Christ. Like a right moment.
I do what I want.
She's like, wait, I have inspiration? What does that do again?
I didn't remember.
It's all right. Okay. So here you are, midday, hanging out in the church.
All right, Mr. No.
I was reading through. 'Cause I was
Mr.
like,
Petrovich, where's your altar boy?
Father,
It's quite a sentence.
Father
If you would,
Petrovich?
please.
Pet your bitch?
Pet your bitch.
What do you do with this
Petra-
altar
That
boy?
was
Petrovich.
actually on accident.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Pet your bitch.
Yeah, Mr.
You better
Petrovich.
write that one down.
Actually, no, that's a really good one. I should write that one down.
Mr. Petrovich. Petrovich. Let me go to
Gasoline.
Bless you.
Father Petrovich,
Yeah.
where's your altar boy? We talked about this earlier, but we need a lead.
Yeah. My altar boy. Good question. Where is my
Fetch him
altar
for the
boy?
brunch bunch.
The brunch bunch.
Good lord, we're going to arrest him. They can't though. We keep going down.
Well,
I'm just
word
kidding.
is spreading around the
Murder?
guard about our bazooka.
Bazooka brunch.
Bazooka.
None of us has fireball shit.
Fireball is a
None. No, yeah, about our hentai powers.
Oh, there we go.
So, specifically
Hentai
Lamont's.
side of pancakes.
What?
That sounds like a light novel.
Yeah.
It goes wrong.
Sounds like what's that? Food Wars.
My novel.
Oh my god, that one was weird.
I watched like 2 episodes. I'm like, I
That was
I
hentai
can't.
and food.
can't.
Yeah, it was too much.
he's
I thought it was
just-
gonna be like
You
bento.
know what that is?
Yeah, no, it
Never
was
mind.
not.
No.
I've never seen food be so sexy.
Yeska.
Obviously, don't remember
Yeska should be around here somewhere. I mean, out of all the chaos that was happening outside, I mean, it's at least it's finally starting to break down a little bit. But I didn't want him venturing out. He's here somewhere in the church, I'm sure.
Perfect.
I'm sure of it.
Do you have something of his that might smell like him?
Tubby's on the scent.
Yeah. Can we have the dog track the boy?
I mean, it's not a huge church. I mean,
Just follow the sounds of it.
yeah, maybe just
I
walk
would
up.
like to roll to follow the sounds of angst, please.
Okay. Roll to follow the sounds of angst.
What?
What
Perception.
are the sounds of angst, you ask?
Yeah. All right, so that's a natural 16.
Okay.
But hold on. I've got actually decent perception. So that's dirty 20 perception.
What is it?
So
Dirty 20 instead
Oh,
of
I
a
thought you
natural
said 30-20. I was like, first of all, not a number. Second of all.
Hang on, I gotta write down follow the sounds of angst. I would like to roll to follow the sounds of angst.
That was a good teamwork moment, Brandon.
Yeah.
so clearly just looking towards the altar and further into the church. I mean, it's a fairly wide open space. You do see Yeska kind of standing in front of a set of pews where there seems to be a couple of families sitting in the pews. Maybe reading last rites or whatever you want, just doing his holy duties.
I'm sorry, you said the kid was?
Mhm.
Cool.
How
All
old
right.
is the kid?
Okay, T.
Huh?
How old is the kid? Is he altar boy age or
Yeah,
older?
he's altar boy age.
So like 11.
Yeah, not over.
He's the one that knows where the bones might be.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
he's not the angsty
so
one? The angsty teenager?
No,
no.
he
Oh,
would be different.
my
He
bad.
is a
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
A different.
So anyways, we followed the
Altar
sounds
boy
of
different.
angst and found an 11-year-old.
So
So, team, here's the question. Do we want to go in and persuade nicely the kid to talk? Malachite, that's you. Or do we want to scare the literal shit out of him so he needs new robes? Sarian, that's where you come in. So do we want to play good cop or bad cop?
We should be nice to the
I
kid.
feel like we should be nice to the kid, yeah.
Okay,
I say
Malachite,
we,
you're up. I'm
bring
just going to stay quiet.
Bring the dog.
So we're trying to figure out where the bones are that used to be in the church. Okay.
My puppy.
Yeah, you.
By the way,
See my
Father
Oh, there,
Andy?
altar child.
Petrovich, he does say,
Anybody want a cross? I got some
if-
bones, holy bones.
if you wouldn't mind, please handle this with care and caution. I don't want the rumors to get out about the bones. I I'm still trying to keep this a little quiet, if you will. So please handle it with a little discretion, if you would mind.
Okay, just a thought.
Hello, child. I'd like to inquire about your bone.
Just a thought. We say like we have Tubby here. He's really cute, right? We say like acquaint him with the altar boy. Like
Yes,
you love
puppies.
dogs.
They're right around the
No,
corner.
no.
Well, I have animal handling. I can
My
just convince the dog to do the
loves-
dirty work.
My dog loves bones. Do you know where we could find like a lot of bones for my dog?
He's very religious, though, so these have to be special bones.
I think
Okay.
that we could get some
Maybe we should
like
ask
actually.
the father, ask the padre if he has a private space that we could use.
Oh, you know he
Like
does.
a-
Like
Like
a free.
God, this is so bad.
Why'd you have to make him 11? What's wrong with 18?
He is 11,
Bro, it's either a child or 18. Like, if he's an altar boy at 18, he's not a very good altar boy.
right? Or maybe he is a really good
Wow.
altar boy.
There we go.
Try and
All right,
So
so
keep it
I'll go up to the
PG-11.
board.
PG-11. Jesus.
We found Sophia was watching Attack on Titan.
I mean, that is true.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
So I'll go up to, what's the boy's name?
Yeska.
Yeska. All right. I go up to Yeska with the dog, and I'll just go up to him and be like, I'll allow the dog to say hi to Yeska. What is Yeska's reaction when the dog goes over to him?
A little surprised. I mean, most animals are not so friendly.
Yeah.
No, Tubby's super friendly.
But
He's
yeah,
super-
Tubby is super friendly.
I agree now. He's
Good.
really He's really good.
Most animals in his world are work animals, so I'm like, how will he react to this?
So yeah, a little concerned at first, but warms up to it immediately as soon as he sees how happy the dog is, and
All right.
happy Tubby is always happy to receive pets from strangers.
So I say, hello, Yeska, this is Tubby. He's our dog. Zoom's over there. Wave. There we go. Very nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
He's a cute puppy.
he's really cute.
He's so cute.
So
Can I keep him?
No.
you can't
Oh.
keep Tubby, but the cool thing is my
Uh-huh.
friend, she can tell you where to find more dogs like this.
Yeah.
And maybe your dad can take you and you can get a dog
I don't
yourself.
have a father.
Oh.
Well, other than
Oh, it's father.
Like
Well,
father.
I got you. I meant the man who is inappropriate with you. Maybe someday he can bring you and get a dog. I mean, the man who employs you. Maybe someday he can, you can get a dog for the church. Therapy dog for the
Therapy dog for
church.
the
Yeah.
they don't typically allow dogs in here. I mean,
This one's special.
I see a lot of men in here, so I think you can figure out a way. So I kind of chat with Yesel or Nosel or whatever, and I basically ask him, us and Tubby were on a quest, and if you want to be a good dog owner, maybe you can help me and Tubby out. And tell me, we've been looking for these specific types of bones. They were in the church for a very long time. Probably a lot of people treated them really special. Like they protected them and they thought they were really, really special.
Oh,
Do you know?
Dog's as good as bathtub.
no, I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like maybe. Is there anything that might help you remember that?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't really know anything. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So I guess I still want to do. I guess I'll do the persuasion.
Sure.
So I'll try to persuade Yesel to tell
Yeska.
us Yeska to the fresca because I love fresca. Oh, it's into the shadow.
I have lights.
I can't see that. I forgot where you are.
Natural 1.
No.
Yeah. I don't think it'll matter. I mean, you have a plus 15 to it.
Actually,
Not a
wait,
plus 15.
Wait, was this a wait?
Wait.
No, seriously, was this a persuasion?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't matter then.
What? Oh yeah,
I
because it's
read
an automatic 10.
I read your stat sheet.
Yeah,
Your sheet.
'Cause
It's
if
a
yep.
10.
Yeah.
There we go.
So it's
Yeah.
a 19.
Yeah.
So guys, he literally can't roll below a 19.
Holy cow.
For
No.
persuasion,
Wow.
specifically persuasion.
Yeah, just
You literally
persuasion.
can't do it.
Yeah.
If it's a 10 or lower, it's a 10.
That's awesome.
I forgot about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what I was doing.
He's
earlier. I was
listen.
like, who is
He's
this?
been
Like,
waiting for this.
character.
He's been like, oh, I can't wait to fuck your game over with this shit.
There we go.
So for your persuasiveness, what were you gonna say to Yeska to try to persuade?
I would say sometimes Yeska, I'd be like, Yeska, I can tell that you know something that you're not telling me. And I know it's really scary, especially when you've never been able to trust anyone. And even the people who take care of you don't seem that trustworthy. But we're different. We're better. That's why we seem different. And I think you want to be different from all the people around you. So this is your chance to be a hero. What do you say?
I'm crying with sincerity.
I mean, I would award you like advantage, but you don't really need it.
I'll take his advantage. Consulting.
No, not how it works.
I rolled the advantage. 42.
Well, and he kind of looks around a little bit, and he's like, I can, well, I can tell you, but you have to promise that, you know, nobody will hurt me, because if I tell you, then this other kid that I told about the bones will hurt me, and he's a bigger kid, and he's older, and I mean he's kind of strong, and I'm kind of scared of him. I mean he handles all the dead bodies, and
Was
he's
this
like-
kid as big and scary as that one? I might point towards Sarian.
Were you part of this conversation?
I'm nearby.
Yeah. Are you part of this
I'll be
conversation?
frank, I would have
I
wanted
was
to have
there.
this conversation alone.
Ah, God damn it.
Because it's
All right.
harder to convince someone to tell you a secret when there's lots of people around.
That's why you have plus bajillion to all.
That's why she's kind of like standing in the back.
So at this point, I go, I activate my youth services skills, and I go on one knee, so I'm on the eye level with him. And I put my hand on his shoulder and say, I promise we won't tell anyone what you say. Who is this?
So our Father Petrovich hires a kid who's from he's from the orphanage, and he's a little bit older, but he does all the grave digging. His name is Milovash.
Can you spell that?
Milio. Milivoj. OJ.
I-V-O
J. Milovash.
Milivaj. That was loud.
All right.
I mean, so he kind of bullied me into telling him about it, and I mean, I made the mistake of even saying anything to begin with, because I feel really bad, because I didn't want to betray Father Petrovich's trust, because nobody's supposed to know about this, and it's supposed to be our sacred duty to protect them. And I really feel bad that I really just kind of I dropped it.
Hey, buddy, it's
I failed.
okay. It's okay. You know what really matters is when we know we screwed up. What
Why
do we do?
fall, Bruce?
What?
Why do we fall, Bruce?
I don't know what that is.
Batman. So we can get back up again.
Anyway, yeah, that. All right. So he's told us where at this whatever.
Milavash.
Milavash.
Yeah. At the orphanage.
Cool. All right.
Surprisingly, have the same name as the church. St. Andral.
Do we have any like
orphanage?
Candy or pretty thing, like small things?
Oh, I have some jewelry that I got from Cirque.
That is very expensive jewelry.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give him that,
No.
but
Oh,
Here,
well,
kid.
I'll keep
Here's
my eye
1,000 gold worth of jewelry.
No, no.
right. Here you go, kid.
Like, holy shit!
Do you have any smoked meat left?
I don't know. Do you?
You know what? Let's just say yes because that was like 3 days ago.
Right.
All right.
I would imagine. I don't think you.
You have a what?
I've got a corpse eye encased in glass.
Girl. No.
And I've got a haunted doll.
The haunted doll. Here you go. Yes. No, never mind. I was thinking there was something small. I guess we could give him some of the smoked meat. This food's kind of scarce right now, probably, because everything's on fire. So we'll give him some of that and be like, hey, we're gonna figure this out. We're on it like a bonnet. We'll eat this. We'll be back. And don't tell anyone we talked to you.
It's our secret.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But
Everybody has secrets, and now you have one with me.
I think what I'll. I mean, I appreciate the food. I think it'll be better served if I hand it to this family over here, because they're in dire needs. Their house is also on fire, and they have nowhere to go. So I appreciate it, but I just, I'm just going to exchange your courtesy to somebody else.
There we
That's
go.
okay.
Pay it forward, just like in the Starbucks line. Love it.
You look like you're about to say something. Okay. Okay. So, what do you want to do?
I think we should probably go to the orphanage, right?
Are we?
have
Do we
some
feel like
kids to
the?
drop off at the orphanage?
Do we feel
We
like the?
killed a lot of
No.
people.
Why would you have kids?
The emo kid Tumblr guy who was like all angsty and stuff. Do you think that's the guy that he's talking about, or a different guy?
No, because it wasn't that guy the son of the
Yeah,
Burgomaster?
that was Victor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that was Victor. You're looking for Milavash.
Milavash.
No, Miliboj. Miliboj.
Sure.
It's clearly Russian.
It's clearly a made-up game in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is actually based on the medieval Baltic.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. So much of this is actually based on his historic, not events, but like
Real vampires.
Yeah,
Real Baltic.
Yeah.
like
Lots of movies.
like the setups of the city. Like it's actually based on history. It's kind of cool. I read a
Nice.
book about it.
Drug
Yeah.
pies.
Drug
Pies.
Actually, because I
Drug
write in, fucking drug pies. Because I write in with him, I was describing like some of the I helped him world build a little bit by telling him about the history that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't take any of that shit in.
Yeah, you did.
I did not take any of that shit
Yeah,
in.
you did.
I just let you talk.
That's bullshit. Bullshit.
So
Actually-
off to the orphanage we go.
Yeah, this will be handy. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of orphans to bring here.
Yeah, it'll be good to know where this is.
Yeah.
We could get
We'd all be
a
great
punch
parents.
card.
We would.
All right.
Okay.
So you come over and just say we're going to the orphanage, right?
It's a hard.
Hop in, losers. We're going to the orphanage.
Oh, hey, could you grab me a Coke? Oh, I thought you were going in the refrigerator.
So when I reconvene with my companions, I
Sure.
tell you all what just happened. So everyone's in the know.
You cut that.
What? Oh,
Thank you.
I was like, I have one.
It ain't about you.
It isn't. It really isn't. But maybe I can persuade you it is.
You have to roll a lot higher than a 19.
Yes. Yeah. That's wild,
Yeah,
though.
Okay, to the orphanage to say hi to the orphans.
Get
No.
on with them, please.
No.
We're gonna all be parents. We all get one.
No, thank you.
We're gonna
Mom
adopt.
doesn't need any more kids.
All right, so you make your way back across town. The town does seem to be kind of settling down as far as the chaos.
Just look around and be like, love it when a plan comes together.
You start hearing crier in the streets. The criers talking about the newly imposed laws for Vallaki and how Vallaki itself is now under the rule of Lady Wachter. She's now taken control of the city. The crier talks about some of the rules that are imposed as far as no anti-Strahd contraband is allowed. Talk about anti-Strahd will be burned at the stake. At worst, at best, ejected from the city. And then any paraphernalia left over from the previous Burgomaster, such as flyers, anything, any persons of interest that are holding the Burgomaster in secret will also be condemned to, being burned at the stake or at the least removed from the city.
All right, so we gotta get done with the kid quickly to go save the lady and the kid. Oh yeah, so we all agreed that the lady and the kid live, but Vargus is just like, at this point, he's lucky.
Yeah.
He's lucky. Just to catch up on that little piece.
Yes.
Anyhow, making your way back across town to the other side, of course, getting some directions from Father Petrovich, because I'm sure you don't know where the actual orphanage is. You come up to a fairly sizable house, not quite mansion-esque size, but big enough where second floor seems to have multiple windows for rooms and whatnot. You knock on the front door, or you're just gonna walk in.
I think we would know.
Oh no.
Okay,
It's a hard knock life.
hard knock. Okay.
So we're knocking hard.
Are you knocking hard?
Because no orphanage blows down.
I would
Yeah,
knock
with
on the door.
Okay.
No, that's not the right sound. No, I don't want to beat on the table. A piece of wood.
All right. So, a lady opens the door.
You're not a child.
This lady appears to be in her 50s or so. Kind of has a shrewd-ish demeanor to her. Looks at the bunch of you and says, "Yes, may I help you?" Speak up. I'm quite busy.
Hi. I have maybe persuade. Yeah.
Yeah.
We come from town, and as you know, there's a lot of shit going down, and everybody wanted to make sure the orphans were okay because they're just so cute. And we also need to talk to name Milivaj. And we have to talk to him because we know that he handles most of the grave digging, and there do be many graves to be dug. And that's my persuasion.
You don't even have to roll.
Oh.
She looks to you and she goes, "Well, poor timing. Milivaj has passed away into some kind of I don't know. He seems to be in a sleep that we can't wake him up from. He's not dead, but he's not waking up either. And by the way, Milivaj is not an orphan anymore. I mean, he's of age.
His parents came back.
No, but he's not. Well, I guess he's always an orphan, but he's not a child anymore. He actually helps out around here in the orphanage as well. Aside from being your grave digger, as you pointed out, he also helps out around here as well. But yes, he has fallen ill. Unfortunately, there's nothing much I can do about that. There's been all sorts of weird things going around, including today's fiasco, which we were able to go into lockdown, and nothing has happened here.
Yeah, I see him. I'm a cleric.
Yes, you're more than welcome to, if you think you can heal him.
We need to check his pulse. Yeah.
Oh, obviously we've checked his pulse, ma'am.
His magic pulse. God, you can't even see it.
I mean, we're not completely inept. I think we can check a pulse every once in a while.
Not like we can.
We're really experienced.
You'd be surprised. We're just like, bam, yep, he's alive.
So is everybody going in?
Yeah.
All right. So she. Where's my mouse at? Why is it way the fuck over here? Jesus Christ!
Bam.
No.
Oh my!
Not yet.
Someone,
Little orphan ancillary.
right? Somebody's getting a little fucking antsy for
It's a
combat.
hard
Let's see.
How much could an orphan cost? Let's just see if
It's
I
hard not life for us.
Not for us, for that.
Oh,
But
It's a hard not
Oops.
life
that's not what
for
I wanted.
you.
yeah, like,
I'm writing that down. It's a hard knock life for
Give
you.
me 1 second. I just gotta make sure
Those
where.
poor kids.
Like,
Like,
Yeah, they are
this
pretty
lady
poor.
didn't sound nice.
I
Maybe we
mean,
can change that.
she doesn't have a lot of spoons left in this day.
I mean, she probably wakes up with one spoon. She uses it getting
She
out
wakes
of
up
bed.
with a fork. She's like, I don't know what to do with this, but y'all better fucking shut up.
Like,
All right, so
uses her spoon.
she ushers you into the house, brings you back through a common area to a room in the back to the left side of the house, where she kind of just lightly taps on the door. Obviously, just barges in because she knows that there's not going to be a response. But out of courtesy, she just knocks. And there lies Milivaj on a bed.
may I go over?
Sure. Yeah.
Can I do like a medicine check just to see if I can?
Sure.
18.
18. Okay. So what are you trying to ascertain with your medicine check? Like, what would you think you're
Like-
trying to go for?
Yeah, if there was something physically wrong with him.
Or magically wrong.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's something
Just not
wrong
right.
with him. How do I
You saw the power plant on the way in here.
right? How do I explain this? With just a medical check.
Celiac.
Can I do a check?
Let me look real quick.
Can I check his pulse?
Yeah, if you want to.
He has a pulse.
I check his
He has,
pulse.
he has a pulse.
Now we know.
Now we know he's got a pulse.
You can roll for a medicine check, and if you roll low enough, you can think he's dead.
That might be fun.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So you rolled a what again? 18. Yeah. So with that, you do find out that it is both magical in nature, not contagious. But his condition does seem to be of a nature of like as if he's in kind of like a coma state.
Would it be? Does it count as a condition?
Um.
Can I?
Yes. Yeah. Kind of.
Can I
Let's see.
touch his, like, put my hand on his chest and cast lesser restoration?
If that's what you want to do, yeah. So you cast the spell, and as you feel the magic coursing through your hands into his body, you feel that it will take something of better, higher grade magic in order to release this.
Got 1/3 level.
Do you have greater restoration?
I do not.
'Cause I think
While
that's what we've been
they're
told.
doing this, can I physically investigate the room?
Absolutely.
Go
Yep.
long
Yep.
rest.
So,
I want to help him. Take advantage. Yeah.
all right. 19.
19. So as you're looking around, this is, it's, a squalor lifestyle room. Okay. There's not a whole lot of furniture in here, just a bed, wooden bed, just like a dresser, right?
Mhm.
And that's pretty much it for the most part, aside from, like maybe a chair and a table. But what you kind of do notice is there, in one of the bedposts, there appears to be something scratched in the top of the bedpost.
Oh. Does it, when I look at the scratches, is it a language I understand? Or
It's not necessarily of a language.
It's a picture book.
If I'm helping him, then I see it. Does it look magical?
Looks like it could be of a magic, yes.
May I perform an Arcana check?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus Christ. That's an 8.
Nate. I mean, even with an 8, you kind of get the idea that it almost looks like a rune of some kind that's been scratched into the bedpost.
This count as a curse.
Huh?
This count as a curse.
Yeah.
So if I cast remove curse.
You don't know. You should.
Yeah,
Try it,
you
though.
don't know.
You can't
It's
know
a
that.
third
Yeah.
level spell, and I've got one third level spell left.
Okay, so quick. What are the rules for preparing spells as a cleric? Is that after a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah, once a day.
Okay.
I had one extra spell though, so I wasn't gonna add
Yeah.
anything onto my thing.
So give me an Arcana. Give me an Arcana check. Yeah.
Not 20.
Okay. So you can ascertain that this is a little bit stronger than just a simple curse. Okay, so your remove curse spell won't be enough to remove this.
What level spell slot does she need?
I don't.
It's a natural 20. You get a lot from a natural 20. It's a 5% chance.
I've got only third level spells.
So we'll
Yeah,
just
it's something bigger than what she has available.
So we'll just
I'm
go
gonna-
fuck around, grab another couple of levels,
Mhm.
come back.
I'm eating
Or what?
We're burning the protest.
You know, I was thinking about that. I truly was. Shit. So we're pretty confident that the rune is connected to the malady. See, this is hard.
With your Arcana check, you can ascertain that this is going to require 5th or higher.
What? How strong was the priest?
The priest?
Yeah, father.
What do you mean? How strong was he?
Like how?
Does he have 5th level spells?
Yeah, does he have 5th level?
He's
spells?
not magical at all. Yeah, he said that in the last game.
That's
Just
like
the power
level
of Christ.
Right. He is just there for basically holy representation. He is not a man of magic.
Would I be able to roll religion to try to recognize what kind of runes they are?
What kind of douchebag would do this?
Yeah, sure.
That's actually really, really good because then we can track down.
Can I
Yeah,
try
It's not great. But
and just pray to Shar to see if I could get an answer? Like
I only got a
praying
10
for
Oh, well.
like help with the
for that
runes.
religion.
Did you-
More
Sure.
spiritual.
Is this your what is it called that you have?
My holy symbol.
I know, but isn't this don't you guys have some weird fucking like you pray to your god and
yeah,
Divine intervention.
yeah, divine intervention or something stupid like that?
Scroll.
What's
down.
it called?
Stop. Slow down. Slow down.
I don't think I have
All
that.
right. A little
No?
bit farther. A little bit farther. A little bit farther.
I thought you did. I thought clerics had some weird thing where you can like once a day speak to your deity and then
It's
like get the answer of whatever bullshit question you want.
well, you can only if it's what I'm thinking it is. There's something where they can ask their deity a question, but it can only be a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Like it can't be like a complicated answer.
Right.
Oh.
That's a 10 level 10.
Level
Divine
10?
intervention.
Really?
Uh,
Oh shit.
This is just like what I've been doing to talk to Strahd.
Yeah, no, I do remember you like praying, and we do have occasional interruption with Strahd, but I mean, is that what you want to do?
Spell your
Talk to
character's name.
Strahd or
I don't know. Like, are you actually
M-A-L.
trying to get a hold of Shar?
Okay.
yes, yeah.
Why?
Oh, okay.
I well to like see if
Then the do you want the last thing?
like she
Don't
could
read
show
this
a
minute.
sign.
I was
No
just writing
to,
down
like,
what
help
you
the
rolled.
kid.
It was a 10 religion.
Sure. How about let's do a randomization roll. 50% chance, I guess, that you actually get through to Shar. So 50 and below, you succeed. 51 and above, you fail.
97.
Okay, so that's a fail.
The Strahd here.
I love that.
It's just like static that you get.
So static.
Yeah.
So Strahd hears. He's just not picking up right now.
I'll send him one of like the middle finger TikToks.
rolled a 10, by the way.
I know I heard,
Yeah.
which
I'm-
is
I'm-
kind of a failure.
It was worth a try, but
Um,
they're all winners.
is there anything else you would like to try to do?
Is the woman with us?
Yeah.
I bring her. I gesture to her to come over to the bedpost. I say, "Do you know? Have you ever seen these before? Do they mean anything to you? Has he ever drawn these?"
You're looking. You're pointing towards
Gesturing
the
towards
rune.
the runes.
Yeah. She goes, "Oh, that's odd. I mean, kinda. I don't think it was him. I don't know. Let's put it this way. I've never seen this exact thing, but like there's a weird little symbol that's in there that looks kind of familiar. God, where the hell was that? You know what? Follow me. I think I have it in my desk drawer. But we pulled something like I don't know, like a necklace or some crappy ass necklace off from one of our newer kids that came in a little while ago. And it looks very similar. Like the little portion of what's there, that looks like what's on the necklace. So
Okay.
if you follow her,
We do.
I follow her too.
Okay.
I
Good.
follow her too.
so she takes you. She takes you back to her room, and she opens up the desk drawer. She pulls out this, haphazardly made necklace. It's kind of like out of vines, and there's a little wooden carved out, like almost,
Medallion.
yeah, kind of like a medallion, I guess.
Mhm.
And on the cover of this medallion is like a tiny etch of part of that rune that's on the medallion. She goes, yeah, it kind of looks like this right here. What do you think?
Is she holding it with her bare hand?
Yeah.
Alright. So obviously I look at it. We all do. What part of the is it like? I guess I'm just wondering if it looks exactly like what I saw on the bedpost, or if it's
So it's
part
not
of
the
that.
whole rune, but it's like a small, like the center portion of that rune is in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird little scribble, squiggle lines and whatnot. That just look like it's part of the full rune.
So the rune is a whole shit ton of squiggles.
Yeah.
This one is like a
squiggle of that.
specific
Single squiggle.
squiggles.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wiggle of a
It's a
squiggle.
wiggle
It's a
squiggle.
wiggle. It's a wiggle of a squiggle.
Yeah. Slay wiggle little squiggle. All right. Perhaps. I say, the child who came here with this on. Why did they? Do you have any knowledge of what brought them here? What happened to their caretakers before?
I was
that?
just another orphan. We accept all orphans, of course,
Of course.
as long as we have room. But he came in with this around his neck, and we confiscated it from him because I don't know. He was acting like a little shit. So we took the only thing that he had available to him. So
Yeah, that's very
that's
adult of you.
punishment.
So, how's the child? Is he fine? Is he alive? He made it through.
Well,
the
of course he's
previous
here.
night.
He's here.
Can we meet him?
I mean, he's still
Bring to me.
he's still a little shit.
Bring the child to me.
But yeah, he's still here. He should be upstairs, probably in his room, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it might behoove us to investigate this. We're pretty sure there's something arcane going on with Marshmar.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see this boy.
Yeah.
We would all like to see this boy. Perhaps our
Okay.
magic
Show me the
users
boy.
should.
Show me the boy.
How to do it.
Check his pulse.
All right. She says the child's name is Felix. Just so you know, so you don't walk in there and be like, "Hey, boy."
Good to know. Thank you very much. What's the case?
Felix. Oh, ma'am, we didn't catch your name. May I have your name, please?
I don't really want to trouble you with my name. I'm not of anybody importance.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh,
I
but
checked
I
his pulse.
I think that your name is one to know. Am I right? How many people have what am I trying to say?
The orphan.
I give her like
Morphine
bedroom
for the
eyes, and
orphans?
I'm like, oh, now you've been around children too long. I'm sure there's many a man out there who has known your name and been glad of it. Persuade.
Whoa.
22.
Well, I mean, there's been a few suitors, of course, in my past.
Well, maybe there's one more who needs to know your name.
Oh, are you offering?
The world
Really?
offers. I'm simply a vessel.
I mean,
I check her
What-
pulse.
what do you?
How fast is it going? Really fast?
Sorry. What is your race again? What
I'm
human?
the angel people.
Asmar.
Asmar?
Thank you.
So, how old are you?
I think I just said
He's a hot young boy.
Old enough.
I usually play my own age, so probably around like late 30s.
Okay. She looks to you and she says, "Well, I mean, if you're looking for a decent night, my name is Claudia."
Claudia?
Most recent season of Love Island Australia was Claudia.
Balesko, just so you know.
Claudia Balesko.
But I have a feeling that I might be a little out of your grade, I suppose. I mean,
How old is Claudia?
she's in her 50s.
Cougar.
There we go.
No, he's in his late 30s, so that's just like.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
It's not much. Not short of 2 decades.
He's just losing his
What's
own
wrong,
accent.
Linda?
He's lost all of them. But they're both still
Interesting
athletic.
conversation.
Just like treading on that line of being insulting, that's all.
Oh, multi-generational gameplay.
Yep.
Fun for everyone and awkward.
So I missed so much of that. I was just in my own head making bad jokes.
I'm thinking about whose pulse I'm gonna check next.
All right, so you all head upstairs with Claudia, and she turns to. Let me make sure which room he's actually
So Claudia
in.
thinks that Malachite is significantly prettier
Malachite?
than she is.
Oh yeah.
That's
Wow.
a compliment.
That's because Claudia hasn't been told she's beautiful enough in her life. And that's not Claudia's fault.
Positive affirmation.
Yeah.
Girly.
Excuse me.
I don't know why, but Claudia is giving me like evil stepmother vibes.
At least a little bit.
I don't know
same,
why.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that. Then I'm picturing myself like flirting with that.
I think like Lauren.
Ooh, yeah. Like an exasperated Laura Dern.
No, not
So anyway, you go upstairs, and there's a few kids kind of milling about and whatnot, and she goes to open up one particular room that has a couple of bunks in it, and she looks in and she looks around. She goes, "Where's Felix at?" And one of the other kids that's in there kind of shyly answers, he's not in here, madam. And she goes, "Oh, obviously he's not in here. Where is he?" "Oh, I don't know."
Ooh, insight check.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Oh.
Sure.
I've got a +1.
Oh.
Oh, that's not bad. 13.
13.
No, wait, you said help.
Mine is
How are you
6
helping?
Can I give him advantage?
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, what's your
I have
insight?
a plus
I
one.
have a plus
No,
one.
you're
Oh,
already
have a
rolling
plus
it. Roll it.
You
You got
Uh,
advantage.
Sorry.
You called for it.
Fuck, 13.
Okay.
I had a +3.
I mean,
+6.
listen, I wasn't being coy. He was definitely lying.
Yeah, but like Brandon knew this. Now I needed to
Right.
make sure that Mark knew this.
Mark
Definitely
now
lying.
knows this.
Mark now knows this. All
For
right.
For sure.
Hang on, now I gotta write down in my
You are
notes.
a liar.
An
Actress.
actress.
Yeah.
What? Who's lying?
I'm sorry, that wiped my brain.
What's that?
Who's lying?
The boy, or
The
person.
yeah, the
Not-
child that Claudia's talking to.
The parentless
Yeah.
little shit in front of us.
That's so rough. The parentless little shit.
Listen, you. We've killed all the parents. We're going to
Jesus.
start killing the children. Tell us the truth.
Leave the birds alone.
It's okay, we can.
Anyways, were you
We're
going
gonna
to
save-
interject or?
I am just gonna look at Malachite and be like,
Bro.
I'm out of my depth. When you need somebody dead,
Call me.
call
Oh,
me.
girl.
Until then, I'm just gonna wait in the hall,
All right.
and then I'd like to
This is
investigate the hall.
I'll be like,
sure.
I want to check for traps.
No, I'll stick with what's happening and just like
Oh, that's beautiful.
emphasize.
I check for traps with a 27.
Okay. Awesome.
all right.
So Mark's now out in the hallway, thoroughly checking the walls, the
It's
floors, make sure that there's
Pacing
no
the floors.
traps.
I know the history
Hidden
of that
spikes.
hallway.
Because kids, they hide things everywhere.
Actually,
Right.
you've got a point. I'll probably find some really interesting things.
There's like
Couple
a
marbles,
there's like
some
a
belly
weird
button
like
line.
coffee table
Burger
ornament
house.
weird thing that's on the outside of the hallway, and you find a piece of gum
I
stuck
found the
underneath.
mom.
Um,
Does anybody else want to do anything before I try to persuade?
however,
No,
you do kind of in your investigation, one of the other rooms, a kid comes out and you see another child that, I mean, this is middle of the day and this child is in their bed, like
you being school.
out cold.
Girl.
What? I want to check the bedpost of the out cold kid.
Okay, so you're gonna go in the room by yourself.
Um,
Okay, you're going to the room.
yeah, why not?
All right. You want to do another quick
Yeah,
investigation?
I'll do my investigation check. No, it's fine because that's a fucking. What is my investigation? +8. That's a 24.
So you find
Look how he's gonna say
another set of runes etched into the bedpost of this bed too.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Another set of runes.
Perfect. So I'm gonna.
Is it a
I'm gonna do another investigation of the room.
Okay.
Does my 28 carry over? Not 28,
Another
24.
investigation of the same room.
I only looked at the bedpost. I want to look at the rest of the room now.
Sure.
I want to know this kid's secrets.
So many notches are on the bedpost.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Point on.
All right, so this is shitty at 13.
I mean, there's nothing much more with the room. It's they're just it's a room with a set of bunk beds, but the child that you're seeing is in the top bunk, and you were able to climb up on the top bunk, and you found the runes on the top, like etched into the bunk on the top. There doesn't seem to be any runes on the bottom bunk, just on top. If that makes any sense.
More of those strange runes.
All right, yeah, so I'm going to go and grab. But so, anyways, like this, I know the history of that hallway like nobody's fucking business. So let's resolve the room. No, because you've been talking for like 10 minutes in that other room before I even did this. My investigation check was 30 seconds, and that represents like the equivalent of 3 weeks of an investigative team going through, but I did it in 10 minutes.
You did a really good job.
And you're like
Super stealthy doing this.
super.
Oh god, yeah, they don't even know that I'm in that room.
Right.
Like the
So
kid
it's
left
creepy.
and just
I
fucking
mean,
walked by me.
the kid's in a coma, so of course he doesn't know you're in the room.
No, I'm talking about the other one that left.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, let's resolve dealing with the lying kid,
Yes.
and then we can do my thing.
So I look at the Lion Kid and I say, "Hey, buddy." I'm like, "Buddy, look, here's the thing. We really need to talk to Felix because people keep dropping, and if you have to tell us because this affects more people than you. You may be scared of him. It seems like he's doing some stuff that maybe he shouldn't, and the only way he's gonna stop is if we stop him. So you're
Us stopping him.
not 20.
Okay.
20. Nice.
Plus 9.
Yeah.
Plus 9. So 29.
29.
There we go.
29.
I know, 29.
Oh, I thought you
I
said
think I
21.
remember how to character this without before.
Yeah, so the kid goes, he said he would hex me if I said anything.
I'm going to hex you. No, just kidding.
I
Fucking up, kid.
I believe he's in the attic. That's where he's been going lately. I don't know what he's doing up there, but I believe that's where he is. I'm pretty sure he's up there in the attic. He's been really weird lately. And I just, just scared. That's all.
Yeah, we got it.
Don't be scary.
We're scarier.
Yeah, we're so much scarier. You have no idea.
You see all the fire and chaos
Do you
out
think
there?
we should tell the lady?
Oh, no, I'm still searching the hallway. Like,
No.
if you walk out, that's about when I come out and be like, hey guys.
Yeah. Do we think we should tell her to like take all the like awake children somewhere and keep them somewhere safe while we investigate further?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you don't know about the second down kid yet.
No, we don't. But we do know about the one.
Do you know how long it takes to investigate? You should. You took forensics for fun.
You're dropping.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, you should definitely evacuate the building.
But usually, like, it's common sense, right? If you're like, there's probably an enemy in this building, maybe
Yeah.
the children shouldn't be here.
Definitely evacuate the building.
All right.
Uh,
Would you say Brandon would come back like after we chatted with this
Yeah,
little
probably.
liar?
Little liar.
Well, you're a little cunt. All right.
So hi guys. Anyways, the hallway was really boring, but there's another kid in a coma in there with the fancy mark, and it's identical, yeah. The
Sweet.
rune.
Yeah.
Rune is identical to the one of.
So what does everyone
What's his
really
name?
know about these runes again? Just that it would take a 5th level
So,
Yeah.
spell to do anything about it.
what happens if we move the kids from
Yeah.
Was that based
I
on
don't necessarily.
how good was your
remember from
Arcana check to figure that out?
It wasn't that
rolled-
high. I didn't
Oh
think.
no, she rolled a 20, natural 20,
Oh, never mind. It was
and
really
that's
high.
how she found out that it would take a 5th level spell.
Mm.
Is the lady still around?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, she hasn't left.
Have you tried moving the sleeping children from their beds?
Sleeping children? What do you mean? Oh, you mean other than Milivosh?
Have you tried moving him from his bed?
Removing them from the bed? No. No, I mean we tried waking them, but that's it. No, why would I remove them from the bed?
I see what you're saying.
That
Yeah.
won't break the spell. We have established that it's nigh unbreakable.
But if it's it's around.
We've established that if we want to disenchant it, it would take a 5th level spell or higher, but we don't know whether physically moving the victim might disrupt the spell in a different way.
Because if it's on the bedpost, if we move them outside of the bedposts,
Take out our.
It could mean if it's a range, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll bless you.
Gesundheit. Strap the kid to Tubby and just be like, run that way for an hour and then come back.
All right.
Distance.
At this point,
we got something for just off the bed. But yeah,
You know.
just like
let's try moving the lighter one.
Yeah, can I go to the unconscious
throw
kid's
back.
room and like how old is the kid? Like is it a big kid or
Yeah, he's a young kid, like 10, 11 years old.
can I like scoop him up and like
You'd have to pass him to one of us because he's on the top.
oh
I
yeah.
can also scoop him very easily.
Oh yeah.
Can you scoop him up
You
and
bet.
pass it?
You're
to me?
tall,
I
right?
scoop him, yeah,
The
very
lion.
tall.
Yeah.
Tall, strong,
Tall, strong.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You're just like.
Yeah, so I mean, you obviously don't have any issues picking
Yeah.
him up, you know,
Scoop him
with your
and
strong build and whatnot. Yeah, so you pick him up, you pull him off the bed. Now you're just holding an unconscious kid.
Yep, handing him to Marilla.
Can I see if there's anything different about him?
Yeah, sure. Do a either medicine or arcana.
We should ask
17.
Claudia about this kid.
Was it medicine or arcana?
Medicine.
Medicine, yeah. So it seems to be portraying the same kind of symptoms as Milovash.
Can I take a couple of steps away from all the rooms? Like walk outside the
Sure.
room?
Unchanged though.
All right. Perhaps we should.
Somebody gotta wake these kids up.
I think perhaps the magic used to. Maybe it was Felix, the kid we're trying to find. So,
Yeah.
shall we investigate the attic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Claudia, take the children and bring them to the dining hall. Keep them there, bar the doors, and if you hear anything, exit through the kitchen.
Okay. I mean, are we expecting?
Yes.
We are expecting the unexpected, Claudia, and I expect you to listen to me.
Whoa!
Persuasion. 20.
Oh, so you're kind of like that too, are you? Okay. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
There we go.
I like this. I like it. Don't take that tone with me again, unless it's in the bedroom.
Ooh. Better get going on this firecracker.
You
So,
better be
I
careful.
want to hand her the kid.
and she's like, what the fuck? She yells over to one of the other kids. She's like, Alec, come on here. Just take him.
I'm just like, you're so good with children.
So she starts ushering all the kids downstairs. I need to make a change real quick.
Yeah, so Eric, I had to make a decision between taking expertise in investigation or perception, and I ended up going with investigation because that's a check for traps. Because I'm like, man, I don't want to, as a rogue with expertise, I'm like, I could step on the toes of pretty much anybody without trying too hard. But I'm like, man.
What would your character be thinking of all of this?
Attic is spelled A-T-T-I-C, not A-T-T-I-C-K.
Yeah, right.
HOA.
It's not an
D-D.
attack. It's an attic, not an attack.
Attack.
At attack. Rat attack.
That's my poor ass
Oh, yeah.
slogan.
It's good.
That's good.
I
One.
don't know what to think of them.
Here.
That if we're going up against something that does fifth level spells,
I know, right?
I've got like two spells left.
Oh, wait.
I have all my spells left because when there's a short rest, I gain them all.
Hell yeah.
Wait, really?
Short rest
Game
gang.
all of
Let's
wait,
go.
What?
Wait, no.
Yeah, I was
Long
gonna
rest.
say.
Long rest.
Long rest.
But I
You haven't
mixed
done
it up.
anything.
No, I haven't. But I regained all my bardic inspirations because I get that.
That's right.
Sorry. I wish spells. Let me see.
I know.
Yeah,
That's,
everybody wishes
that's
spells.
Lamad's thing.
Let's see. 1, 2,
They'll never
No.
do it though.
He's
4,
dying.
No.
5.
But the other option is chopping his hands off.
Who?
What?
Felix.
God wills it.
Fix it, Felix.
Uh,
Can't fix that.
Yeah. Can't cast spells if you don't have.
Oh, that'd be a
hands.
great weapon to
That's actually
find.
not
Felix's
true.
hammer.
It depends on the spell.
right?
But then if he starts casting like verbal component only spells, then we'll have to figure out something to do with his face, and that's just not pleasant.
How old is Felix?
We don't know
Less than
yet.
18. He's a kid
Yeah.
and a douchebag. He
Well, his physical being looks like it's less than 18,
Well,
but
they
who knows?
right.
The kid said that he was starting to act weird, which means he might not necessarily be him.
He's possessed.
No, that's Felix's problem.
Or someone who was once possessed by a child.
God, I mixed up real life with this, and I was like, really? I was like, you believe that? Right.
Yeah, you
That
were.
you-
I was one of the siblings.
These kids.
Cute.
I just got to. I apologize. I just got
Get
to.
ready
Oh
to
wait, no, we're
rest.
good.
Andrew, I have 5 expertise skills.
Five?
These are like ghosty powers.
Nice.
I actually have
Possess.
6, but I went
The
These
ghosty power that
tools.
you and I got. The
expertise.
Yep. That's a good choice.
Like,
That'll-
when they're
Like,
ghosts.
yeah,
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
it is. That one
Or
and
would that
stealth,
not apply here?
Yep.
sleight of hand.
Oh, you mean like the haunted one?
Yeah.
And then the class that I have, Scout, gives you survival
Okay.
and nature as well.
I've done what I needed
They've
to
come in
do.
handy.
So
Hey, Steve.
Not much.
yes,
The ghosty,
Yes.
haunted ghosty power that Sarah and I got
yes.
way back in the day.
Yep.
Can we apply that here?
Depends on how you want to do it.
Can we see if what's happening to them is what was happening to us in some way? Like they're getting possessed.
You're I'll tell you what. Roll an Arcana check.
-1.
It could be 20. You never know.
Can I assist her?
Ooh, 18.
So even with an 18, you get the notion it's of a similar situation, but not necessarily what happened to the two of you. Okay, your situations are extremely different.
There's some kind of
There is some kind of something in demonic in nature going on here for sure. Yeah. So I will definitely give you that. Okay. So yes, it definitely feels like demonic in nature. As far as like the children who are the I guess it's still technically children that are unconscious. You can't yet ascertain if they've already been possessed or not. Okay. All right. All right. So, you, oops, what's her name? Oh, Claudia. She kind of points towards the ceiling in the hallway. Where the hatch is that goes to the attic. You're able to pull down the hatch, and a wooden ladder comes down as soon as you open the hatch.
I would like to check for traps.
Go ahead.
Because
Keep your head up.
I've got. Listen, my job is sneak attack and traps.
Are you checking for traps on the ladder?
Sneak attack and traps.
All the way up.
At all.
All the
Okay.
way up.
Okay. Check those traps.
Cool. 23.
It looks like a ladder
No traps.
all the way up.
Fuck yeah, it's safe,
Ooh,
guys.
ladder all the way up.
No, there are no traps.
Ladder up.
There are no traps.
Keep your head.
I would like to do like
You can't even see by going that fast.
Do you have your glasses on?
yes.
You made a character who needs glasses in a medieval world?
No. I have goggles of dark vision.
Ooh.
How many dead bodies do I see?
Ooh, dead bodies.
Just one.
Perfect.
Not dead.
Perfect.
Sitting in a chair.
Sitting in a
Facing
chair.
or away?
Away.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I would
Oh,
like
fuck that.
Spooky.
now that I've made a shit ton of noise, I want to stealth.
Okay.
Cool. That's a 26.
26.
Ooh.
I'm a
Sneaky.
I'm a ghost.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting terminology there.
Mm.
So you slink your way up to into the attic. Not a whole lot of light in this attic,
Slinking
other
about
than
hither and thither.
right in front of this child-sized skeleton that's sitting in a chair facing away but looking out the window in the attic. As you approach, how close are you going to get?
I would like to get about 10 feet away from him and then
Okay.
do like a 360 scope of the space.
So you're just going to look around? Okay.
Yeah.
Not much in the area up here. I mean, it is an attic after all. Pitched, the roof is pitched in from both sides to form the crest at the top in the center. And there's crates, boxes, and whatnot on either side. Kind of strewn around, not really in any particular like organization or anything, just junk. Okay.
So it's just general storage.
Yep. And you kind of see this skeleton kid in your eyes, sitting there, kind of just doing one of these. And all of a sudden, he starts to speak in a language. Let me check real quick to see if you understand said language.
I will in a second.
D&D Beyond.
So I speak.
Yeah, what do you speak?
Where's
Because you might be able to get to it quicker than I can.
features and traits?
Oh, shit. That is not what I wanted. I didn't want my collections. I wanted my campaigns.
Here's my
Mark.
common draconic. I feel like there's more.
Really? Thieves can't. Elvish. You got Elvish, Common, Thieves can't,
Oh,
and
there it is.
Draconic.
Yeah. Common, draconic, elvish, thieves can't. So,
So
do I recognize?
Can
you do not
I'm
recognize
not there.
this language.
we?
May I make a history check to at least is it dwarvish,
Sure.
whatever the hell language
Sure.
is?
Can we hear what's going on?
You don't want me.
This is where he is literally on the other side of the house from where you are, and
So that's
a
a
floor
13.
up. A 14.
13.
You kind of get the feeling. Yeah.
Huh.
Are you about to say something?
13, not
13.
14. But yeah.
you kind of get the assumption that it is not necessarily of this. Well,
So it's like it's either whatever the hell astral or what's the hellspeak? Infernal. Like it's one of those fancy anime
kind of,
languages.
yeah, it kind of sounds similar to something like that. Yeah,
It's going in as a fancy anime language, by the way.
yeah. It's for the most part low and very deep sound for what a child would normally sound like. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna do my best to remember what he's saying and how he's saying it, so that I can repeat it to the party.
Sure.
Which,
And that's how the entire party got enchanted by remote control.
right? So I would like to now sneak back
I was like, how can I do
to the
this?
party.
I don't-
and be like, so who's feeling like
Really
speaking
good.
parcel tongue?
Is it infernal?
I can speak
So I would like
Possibly.
to do my best to repeat something of what he said. Like, I don't know, 10-second snippet.
Okay.
Couple words.
Give me a performance check
Fuck
with
yeah.
your attempt to.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
cool
well.
use of
Well.
performance.
That's not horrible.
I mean,
It's not horrible. You're not getting a Juilliard, though.
right.
You know, I don't have to. That's your job.
Yeah, it is.
I'll sneak in, have a good time, and sneak out, but that's it.
I mean, it sounds very broken. Like you were able to pick up and get close to certain words. Lamad understands them, and I believe you would too.
I'm nodding.
As
Is it infernal?
it is
But I don't know
some of the
what's
words that he is speaking is infernal.
I don't understand it.
Oh, I thought you did.
My imp does.
Oh, your imp does,
I do.
but you do.
People are just there like,
What part of the broken? Like, is it just like
He was able to get like something about dark seas. That's about it.
Dark seas?
Yeah,
Like the letter or
Like-
like the
no, like
body
the
of water?
body of water.
Okay.
So, anyways, guys, like,
The mother-
Felix
the
is up
kind of
there
water.
rocking back and forth, chanting those random words.
something about it.
What? How do you guys want to handle this?
oh, it's infernal.
Can we
Is the kid human?
muzzle him?
He can't tell. All he can see is a skeleton.
There's no like
No, it's like
Differences.
flesh dripping off of the face, so I can at least get a little.
He can't really
like,
tell. No.
Yeah, there's no fucking clue.
Yeah.
It's there. There's
infernal's
a body.
not really a language a human kid would know. The kid was human.
Only like a tiefling would know that.
Yeah.
Or a wizard who studied it or something.
Or
I
an
mean,
imp.
you know, like I've no right knowing Draconic, but here I am.
Yeah, but you're an adult.
So
Right.
My role will be to add force to anything that you guys want to do.
that's about what I'm up to. So anyways, Marlith, yeah, if you want to like go up there and try talking to the kid, I can ghost behind you, and that's what I got.
Yeah, you probably
Can
don't
you
want to.
speak infernal as well?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go up to the attic.
Okay.
She has it here. The last time I walked up with something though, I got yeah.
I'm gonna ghost behind.
Well, the good news is I can't surprise you.
So that's a 16 stealth this time.
I'm gonna walk up into the attic and walk over to the kid.
Okay. And
I'm gonna. Does the kid react to me walking
No.
up to him?
not at all.
I'm gonna speak in common at first, saying like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
And he's just sitting there. He keeps repeating the same quote over and over again, and it basically he says, I have seen the shadows of the great powers moving through the dark seas around this sphere.
Can you say that? But slow.
I have
I have
seen
seen
the shadows
shadows of
the
the
great
great
powers moving through the dark seas around this sphere. This sphere.
this.
I'm gonna speak in internal, saying, "How have you seen them?"
I've seen the shadows of great powers moving through the dark seas around this sphere. That's rough.
Spooky.
He doesn't seem to acknowledge your.
Can I reach out and put my hand on his shoulder?
Can you see me?
Not your shoulder.
Oh.
His shoulder.
From the kid's
You
shoulder.
touched
Yeah.
me, so
I have to act.
So, as soon as you do, you see a black smoke that starts to pour forth from this child's body and starts taking on a vestige, almost like a dark and corporeal, almost like a black cloaked figure with elongated arms.
May I take a brief moment of introspection and ask my patron if he has any idea what the hell is going on?
Fuck is this mob?
Sure. What do you want to say?
I know you're busy digging around trying to figure out how to get us separated here. But what the fuck? And he can. I'm assuming that he can see through my eyes.
It takes him a second, and you actually, like, your eyes start kind of flittering and flickering and whatnot, and he can see because you're upstairs as well, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. He sees through your eyes. He goes, "Yeah, it's whatever."
Who's the down?
He says, "I don't know why you bother me for a fucking shadow demon. It's
Are you down?
just fucking
Anything that we can do about it?
yeah. You just banish it. What's so hard about that? You suck. Leave me alone."
Real quick, who's upstairs? Who's downstairs? I didn't go upstairs.
I don't know. Who's upstairs?
I'm upstairs.
Raise your hand if you're upstairs.
Okay, so 3 of you are upstairs. Okay.
Excellent.
You don't want me up there. I'm not subtle.
So I turn to you and I say, "You're subtle now," and I cast invisibility on level 3, and then I touch you, and you're both invisible.
Okay.
Dope.
So you
Would
get
I
one attack.
recognize
Nice.
the shadow thing?
Say again?
Would I recognize the shadow thing?
It's a shadow
You have
demon.
advantage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's up there.
Would I
He kind of
know anything about fighting them?
You guys know anything about shadow demons?
do a history check, I
Is
guess.
it more than just a little kid?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a
It's a
little kid
demon.
and a shadow demon.
Got it.
Except for the shadow
8.
demons coming out of the kid.
I feel like we're gonna need some kind
Better
of
than the
magic,
opposite.
and all I have is Hulk Smash.
Shadow demon. Okay.
Same. I have a magical rapier, and that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like after I create invisibility for you two,
I mean,
we would go up.
shadow
right?
demons.
Right. Yeah. So we're going up, and I am like tiptoeing.
I mean,
Yeah.
even with an 8, they prefer dark spaces, which is kind of where you are.
Light. I have sunlight.
Yeah.
Sunlight
Here
does not
comes
create
the
sunlight.
sun.
Daylight.
Click on it.
A 60-foot radius of light that disappears brightly and
Negative.
shifts.
It is not that.
Well,
It's bright. That's what you get.
Isn't
Alright,
that what
everybody-
Yeah, it doesn't
Rory
actually give you sunlight.
Yeah. No. That spell's name is bullshit.
It is
It
bullshit.
fucked over Vox Machina multiple times.
Yeah.
Professionals.
Is it sunny outside?
Yes.
No.
No.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
It's
vaguely.
daylight.
probably
It's
Late
it's afternoon, yes, but it's the typical
Do we-
overcasty day that it
Do
always
we think
is.
that they're specifically sunlight sensitive or just light sensitive?
Open the door.
Or
Open the
the
door.
eight-
I don't know
no.
where she's going with it, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Is there a window in the?
Yes, there is.
Can I,
There's 2.
can I open it? Like,
Sure.
to let
I
light in?
mean, the window is.
It's already open.
I mean, it's not open, but it was clean enough that you could see out it.
if we,
So it let in a little bit of light.
if I aim at the demon, will it hit the kid too?
I mean, currently, right now, it's starting to form out from the top of it. I will say, as long as you don't roll a 1,
Can I poke it?
Well,
you
can
could
I-
possibly hit it.
Can I
Okay.
sacred flame it? That's a dex save.
Sure.
From it.
Yeah.
Have we
Man, it's
rolled?
So we're gonna roll into combat then, because that's what it sounds like.
Against.
All right. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead and start rolling combat.
But it's a shadow demon. They're little wussies.
Ready for combat.
That's shit. I only roll.
Is that 17?
What?
It's like I'm gonna see what y'all
What?
do first, and then go. I got a 7.
I got 5.
Ah,
Because you were tiptoeing so carefully.
You're just like every time a board creep, you like
You're-
step back.
Yeah.
All right. So what
I'm
I'm going to
memorizing all
do-
the creeks in the floor.
hey, we're
Like,
area
that's great.
15. That's cute.
Yeah, I know. It's the best
So
I
is
could,
that the
I could
kid?
get you.
At
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah. So that's the kid at the top.
So I like to think that the box to the right of the 15, I'm north of that.
Right here.
Yes,
Okay.
that's where I
Merilith is right next to the kid.
am.
Were you right behind the kid? Where were you?
Lamont,
I was in front of the kid, like trying to.
where were you in the
So
attic?
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like trying to get the kid's attention.
Because I'm
Okay.
here, Sarah's up there. Okay, let's say right here.
2 down and 1 to the right from 15.
Right here.
Sure, that works.
And then everybody else is in the floor below. Okay. For the moment, what I'll do is I'll take you off the map, and then you guys climb up the ladder, and you'll be on the map.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Actually, before I do that, let me get everybody actually on the layer or in the.
Under your hair is so warm.
Damn it. Ah, shit. I already fucked myself. See? I already fucked myself. Token. Back to token. All right. And then we will actually I'm gonna pop this guy.
Ooh.
Token.
Wait, have you shown Andrew the other new dice I got you?
Sparkly one?
No, I'm talking about the metal.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the demon just below the kid, just to represent that he's starting to come off. He's in the same space as the kid.
Yeah.
All right. He's just starting to hover above the kid. All right. All right. So I am going to grab.
You can punch probably.
Yeah.
Or will it just like
Maybe
Also,
not,
where's your
if you
amp?
don't punch the child.
I see corporeal.
Where's your amp?
Uh,
Wait, did your amp survive last game? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess the 1 square to the left of me would work.
Lurch persists?
Glurch does his best.
turn.
Glurch honestly is like
His best is
His-
good enough.
his failure to success ratio is very in favor of him. Like he
He
fumbled,
chitters happily.
he fumbled the torch,
Ooh,
but like he saved
Other
that
than
kid.
that,
Yeah, other than that, he's
good.
fucking clutch.
Um,
Yeah, fumbled the torch, but he dragged the kid out of the like.
Tied up all the zombies in the well with our elaborate pulley system.
Yeah.
wait, what? Ah, no, that was
Oops.
last game.
Pushing
Stop it.
buttons.
That was pushing buttons.
Roll the tape.
Hang on. I gotta clear this. It just freaking duplicated everything. Alright, there we go. So, we got, what was it? Oh, son of a bitch. Just gonna get it. Alright, fine. Merilith,
17.
17. Mark,
17.
17.
I've got a higher dex mod, so I go first.
Lamont,
That is
10.
actually
10. And what's Glurch?
7.
You know, no, he can love it the fucking.
As someone
Sonny,
who's had my soul ripped
14.
and also has lost my parents.
Syrian,
5.
and
Data one.
Malachite,
That's Club 7.
7.
No
Right.
party like an S Club party.
Descending. Okay, so Mark, you're up. Actually, we'll let you take your action now because you kind of started combat.
Can I make a dex save?
Sure. 13.
It misses.
Fuck them up.
10.
That's not bad.
Okay.
And it is radiant damage.
Radiant should. No, it probably doesn't make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a demon. So.
Right. Demons randomly make a difference, and then it just randomly doesn't make a difference. There's no rhyme or reason. It's horrible. Radiant is randomly clutch, and then it isn't.
Yeah.
Well, demons don't have logic. That's the devils.
So,
It's right. Yeah,
Internal
actually, you're right.
consistency. Internal consistency.
Infernal consistency. If you
I'm
want
gonna do this
they make the
old-fashioned
best
way.
warriors.
Just a little reminder, if I give you Bardic Inspiration, if it fails, you keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, what you said.
If I give you a Bardic Inspiration, you and
All right. So, Mark, what are you gonna do?
I am going to take a step up to it, and I am going to poke it with my schwert,
Okay.
my rapier.
Roll for your attack.
All right. Now, here's the fun question.
Oh shit!
Does he know I am there?
Good question.
Yeah. Well, that's
Because
how
I
I think.
rolled a 16, so pretty low.
You never see.
Nope. No, you can't be surprised. You don't know I'm there, but you can't be surprised. And then the other question is, does it recognize Marlith as an enemy?
Oh yes.
Perfect.
I mean, it
All right, so
just
it doesn't matter.
she just did damage.
Actually, no. The sneak does matter because then I get advantage.
Sure.
Okay.
I will give it to you.
I'll take it. So that is a natural 19, but
I'm gonna assume you're gonna be on this side because he's actually on top of where the child is.
oh yeah,
Right.
I'm right there.
Okay.
I'm right there. So that is a 27 to hit.
That's
All right, now I need my D8. That's a D10. That's a no, I want mine. That's a D10.
This one.
No,
This one's yours.
I know, but I want the red one, not the blue one.
How could you not know that?
It's like a 12.
2, 3, D6.
Supposed to read is mine.
6,
Granted, I'm the one that knows detect thoughts.
11,
I'll warn you next time.
11, 19,
It's like you're
24, 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Because fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then that was my action. I'd like to take a bonus action
Mhm.
and disengage
Heck yeah.
Does anybody have a
and
banishment?
like go back to where I was.
Does anyone
Right
have
here?
anything they need to use a
Yes.
force them to make a saving throw?
he just had to do a dex save.
But are you
Um,
going to continue to
So
force?
that's action, bonus action, and movement. I am done.
Okay.
I mean, I have stuff that could do that, but I can't do
Marilyn?
anything until they're not invisible.
Um,
Is it me again?
Concentration.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, no, sorry. Sunny.
So, am I still? Did you say I'm still downstairs?
Yeah, still downstairs.
Go upstairs.
Okay. We'll say it's about 10 feet worth of movement just to get upstairs because of the ladder.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. So it's 10 feet to get up.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to move you guys over here, kind of. So this is where the ladder is. Okay. So you're at the top of the ladder on the floor.
Okay. So that means I've got another 35 feet.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome movement.
Nice.
So that can get you to here.
May I recommend keeping us spread out?
Sure.
And right there is like right next to me. That's why I'm just like,
Yeah. That's right. I would prefer to not be obstructing somebody else.
You all right
Yeah,
here?
that looks good.
Okay.
can you do the sun bolt?
Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, as long as nobody rolls a 1, then you'll hit the demon.
Sadly, we know how I roll.
Right. I think it's worth the shot. A worst case scenario, we've got a diamond.
Actually, if he's dead in less than a minute, I can spare the dying.
Oh, okay. So he's
Or
got
it's just a living creature that has 0 hit points.
yes.
So like you get the kid, and like as he falls, I could go.
Just arm him
13.
down, just chop his
13 to
throat.
13
Live.
missed.
Throat punch him, and you're like,
Throat
bam,
punch
and he's
him
like,
back.
I'm better.
2 attacks per action, so
Another one? Oh gosh.
another go.
This is why monks are nice. Punch, 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 punch.
Punch a punch.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of punches. There's so many punches. It's a 1.
No, it's not.
It's a 2.
Hush.
It's okay if it's a 2.
I had brain surgery. I used to do math. Shut up.
Just start randomly shouting numbers.
Never mind that.
You'd be mad if I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can forcibly
16.
16 hits.
because I do this.
This is still the Radiant Sunbolt, yes?
Yes.
How many rages do you have left?
5 points.
5? Okay. So from each time somebody has hit this demon so far, you start seeing this black ichor or ichor, whatever you want to call it, start to ooze out from the demon and drip onto the floor and all over the kid and whatnot.
Is he still like halfway out of the kid?
Yeah. Yeah. He hasn't taken his turn yet.
Did you say all over the kid?
Yeah, and on the floor because the demon is actually starting to rise up from the kid.
We need prestidigitation.
Are you done?
Ungoo him.
Yes.
Okay. Lamont.
I'm gonna. So these crates on the thing, is that any kind of cover or anything?
Sure.
So I'm gonna move like here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna huck my double Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Shoot, what's my modifier? Sorry. Plus 8, so 13. Does 13 hit? And
Misses.
then the other one's gonna be like 23.
That hits.
Freaking goes wide and then smack dead in the middle.
So that's gonna be 7, 11 damage.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
I'll let the imp know that it was free to attack.
Okay. And where was he? Because I just had him in the bottom here.
Oh, he was like one square to my left, so he's just under the 15, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
All right. It's the imp's turn.
Is the thing making any noise?
Yeah, it's
Just kind of like
it is.
disgusting oozing noises.
Yeah, the oozing noises, occasional, every time it takes actual damage, it's
But
you hear it
nothing-
shrieking a little bit.
Nothing recognizable as far as like infernal goes.
Nothing more, no.
Yeah, I guess I will just have the imp stay invisible and just
Keep swinging.
just kind of hang out by me.
Okay. All right. It'll move over. All right. Malachite. I always have a hard time with their name for some reason.
Okay, obviously I go up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm 55 feet away from them being the child and the possessor, right?
I mean, currently you are, yes.
Yep.
I mean, if you moved 20 feet, you'd be 35, right? Yeah, if you moved 20 feet, you'd be 35 feet away.
Cool. Because I probably have. Do I have 30? Do you see it? For speed?
I believe you have 30 feet. I mean,
Sure.
most creatures do.
Yeah.
Which version
Yep.
did you?
Here it is. Yes. Yep. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the.
No, that's all right.
All right. So now that I'm up there, I think I will. I will do. Where is it? Features and traits. All right. I will use my unsettling words feature. And use one of my bardic inspiration dice. Use that feature. And that means that as a bonus action, I can choose one creature within 60 feet and roll the die, and then that creature needs to subtract that amount from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I look at the creature, and obviously it's not the child, but we're working within like a sarcastic world, and I just look at him and I'm like, we're not mad, we're disappointed.
Which Brian's way
Oh
more.
well.
Right.
It did my words did not do what I wanted, so it only has to -1 from its
okay.
saving throw. Oh well. And then I will do. So that was my bonus action.
Okay.
And
By the way, were you going to move up or what?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Okay.
next thing I'll do is the creature still speaking in Infernal only?
Yes, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet though.
Right.
Okay. I guess I will move up to yeah, right.
Right here.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
there. And as an action, oh yeah, I have things I could like use as attacks. Where am I? They're there. I guess I'll. Yeah, I'll throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Yikes. 9.
9. 9 unfortunately misses.
Yeah, 9 is 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that it?
You did your best.
I did my best. I have no regrets. That's it.
Sarian, you're up.
Okay. I go up the ladder.
Yep.
How much longer do I have to be invisible?
As long as I can keep up concentration, you're invisible until you make yourself known.
So if you attack, I think that.
Right.
that'll-
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So she already lost
So I
her.
already did.
Okay. Did you attack?
You had advantage. You used advantage for it.
Hmm?
You were successful, correct?
One failed, one succeeded.
Okay. You did advantage.
No, I didn't realize.
Would it be advantageous to rage now or wait till I'm not invisible? Should I like get really close while I'm invisible and then like
Rage is bonus action.
rage the fuck out? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Rage is a
broken.
bonus action.
Oh, you're
I would just rage while you're invisible. That wouldn't get rid of her invisibility, would it?
Uh,
Not if it's
no,
not
I don't
audible.
think so.
No,
Yeah.
Just rage
Oh,
really quiet.
Infernal rage.
The
Yes.
moment before you
Um,
boil over.
Yes.
This happened.
Rage with claw is what I'd like to
Yeah,
do.
actually, yeah, because you're concentrating on the spell. Because okay, yep. Okay, so are you moving while you're raging, or
I'm gonna. How close to him can I get? Pretty
well,
close?
it depends. If you take the rest of your movement, you can get to here,
Mhm.
okay, where the arrow is.
Yeah.
That's
not very close.
No. Other than that, you can use your action to move again.
But then I can't rage. But I'm still invisible.
Right, and that would bring you up there.
Let me.
Would that end her
Yeah.
rage though?
No,
No,
because
So if I'm gonna hold off on raging, I'm just gonna like get really, really close to him
Okay.
while still invisible and just like do like invisible karate for a
okay.
little bit, just
Yeah.
to like hype myself up.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you take your movement, and then you're going to use your action to move up to him. I'm just going to put you off to the side. I don't know if you want to be right behind him or not, but
No, not
He-
right behind him. Move me like one square over,
to the center.
away from him,
Oh, away, like here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
and I'm like practicing karate. And like the next time,
Yep.
Good idea, because now you're not. You
I'm not
can't
right
trip
in the-
over you
yeah.
getting to one of us.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm like keeping like an appropriate distance.
Yeah.
And I'm like
Yeah.
intimidating him because he like can't see me. I'm like making funny faces at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which the funny thing is like nobody else can see this either. You
This
know,
is just for me.
Like, yeah, this is all for you.
This
This
is
is you moment type of situation.
I
Yeah.
am the moment.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You see?
No.
Oh,
No.
dance like nobody's watching.
Right.
Okay.
Practice
Peek
karate.
here. No, I want to go this way with this.
Like,
Oh, so I can see it better.
Yeah.
because as soon as Sensei looks, you just fuck everything up. Because that is exactly how that works.
Since they noticed me.
No, Sensei don't notice me. That's the bad thing is when he notices. Because then you screw everything up.
Does anyone require a beverage?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I brought 2, so I'm doing well.
Precisely.
Okay. All right. So,
Oh boy.
Merilith, in Infernal, you also hear him say, "Your paltry magics are nothing," and
Who's calling her chicken?
then all of a sudden you see the demon phase out.
Did it look similar to when they went invisible? Or
Well, you
Is
weren't
this a-
downstairs when that happened.
oh, right. I've
So you've
I've
probably
s-
seen the info invisible.
and I've seen I have
Yeah.
invisibility. Is that what it appears to be doing, or does it appear to be leaving to some other realm?
It
You might not know.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
fine.
You
Okay.
you just might not
We
know.
doing something.
It literally is. It's like a gaseous
Something
form
weird
that
happened.
has just dissipated. You know, as far as you can tell, maybe you just killed it off. You don't know, right?
I don't think that's what happened, but
But anyway, so all of a sudden the kid, right, in front of you, the skeleton child in front of you, kind of snaps out of his trance that he was in, and he's kind of looking around, staring, and sees you, Merilith, and he's like, what did I do? What happened? What happened? Why am I up here?
She's gonna be like, "You're okay. It's okay. There's do you know anything about a demon or anything?"
Yeah. I've been having these terrible nightmares. This creature keep talking to me while I'm sleeping. Never I could see where it was coming from. It was just like every night it was like the same dream over and over again. Where like I it just seemed so real, like as if I was there, and like I could see like symbols in my dreams, and like I don't know, this weird stuff, and like a voice talking in like weird language.
Do you know?
can I
Oh, speak. Oh, I can't tell
can
you.
I ask him what the did the symbols look like this, and then use minor illusion to kind of just do the runes that were appearing?
Yeah, so he has that that moment where it's like a aha moment, but at the same time super scared.
Apprehensive.
Yeah,
Okay.
where like he recognizes the rune symbol from his dreams, and he just says that, yeah, it's something very similar to that. How do you know? How do you know what's in my dream?
We've been seeing this symbol appear over the other children in the orphanage. And they appear to be going to sleep without being able to wake up.
Oh, so that was real.
It's all real.
It's really real.
The Force, the Jedi, all of it.
Shit. Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
We won't tell Claudia.
Oh God, please don't.
Mm-mm.
She scares the living sorry. She's a very stern woman.
Did he?
And then all of a sudden, from down below, you kind of hear the screaming of the children.
Oh shit! Wow.
I'll be honest, I missed that. The kids are screaming downstairs.
I would dip immediately.
Huh?
I would dip immediately, like start walking.
Okay.
Are we in combat? So we're not really in combat.
Not
anymore.
really in combat right now, no.
Okay.
Miles is gonna go down too. She's gonna like offer her hand if he likes to take. How old is he? Is he like a teenager or is he like?
No, he's a young kid. Like,
Okay, she's gonna offer her hand, and she's gonna be like, "It's okay."
you're really nice for like, yeah. I mean, you're really nice. I appreciate. Thank you.
She's
He kind of like
You're still invincible.
like takes your hand.
she's gonna kind of just be like, "I lost my parents when I was young.
In a
And
Costco.
I know, and I know what it's like to
You're
have
an orphan
your body."
too?
Yeah, and she's gonna be like, "And I know what it's like
IKEA.
when something else is in your body, and you don't know."
Oh, you're really.
It's a different conversation to have than orphan, and only for professionals.
So I hear the screaming downstairs, and I recall the demon dipping out, and I would like to dash
I was gonna
downstairs.
say I hear screaming downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash, and you're just gonna like right by me.
I let them go by me because they're much stronger than me. But I walk
Yeah.
down.
I'm not. I
Downstairs,
just parkour around you
I
very
would probably
dexterously
just be the genie.
because my
And I'll-
strength is
I have a
8.
question.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Can I just like stomp really hard, like
Stomp break the floor.
Stomp, break the floor, and just like Hulk smash.
That will
come downstairs.
that will immediately disenchant you.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah, you really want to do that? Okay. I mean, you can if you really
It'd be
want to
fucking
try.
Kick ass, but
Like land on your one knee with one hand on the ground.
I'm just gonna try.
From where you
That
are,
would be kind of
No,
cool
but that
though.
was
She was
like-
invisible and then landed and then
The-
stood up and became visible then.
the funny
That would
thing
be
is
cool.
where you are, you would actually, if you broke through the ceiling, you would break through the ceiling down into a bedroom. And then I would have to do a little bit of looking, but
See if we land on for it.
you might.
So he's, like, pretty
No, you
shaken
wouldn't
up
land
right
on
now,
somebody's
right?
bed
You
and
can
break
do
it,
it.
so you'd be okay.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. You want to do that? All right.
I thought you were gonna say like you'll
I'm gonna try to
actually land
persuade
like
him, that's
directly in
fine.
front of where the demon is now.
Oh,
I feel
no,
like that would
this
be
is
perfect.
Control.
They're 2 floors down from you.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I double?
Her soul
I
is
have
like
a question.
Sure.
I can bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Can I bonus action dash and then action dash?
Right now, literally
Is that how that
me.
works?
Yeah. No, I don't think you can take the same action twice.
No.
I don't think so.
I've
I want to say you can take the same type of action twice.
I mean it makes sense.
Yeah. Regardless if you use it as a bonus or an action, but I don't think you can. I don't know. I could be getting my rules mixed up from another game. But I
What
don't.
was it again? I'm sorry.
He asked if he could do the same, basically bonus action to dash and then action to dash again.
Oh no.
And yeah, I
Oh.
don't think you can.
I might be.
I think you're able to when you take.
I think
If I
The
spend a key
dash.
point, I might be able to.
The first
Huh?
I think monks can.
If I spend a
Monks
key
are
point, I might
different.
be able to do that.
Okay, so
So
according to
dash.
Well, you can. If I spent a key point, I can use Step of the Wind to take dash as a bonus action on my
Right.
turn.
Right. Yeah,
that
so basically what it
suggests-
does is it allows you to take it as a bonus action versus an action. What he's asking, because he has the ability to just use dash as a bonus action willy-nilly without any consequence. But what he's asking to do is use his bonus action to dash and then his action to
Oh.
dash again.
hang on, Jeremy Crawford actually answered this question.
Oh, cool. What did he say?
Loading.
Some, huh?
Go
About it with
fuck
Vargus?
yourself.
All right.
Hang
While
on,
it
hold
does
on.
that, I'm gonna perform like a children's lullaby
Yes.
or something to try to get the kid we're talking to like calm down
So,
and be okay.
Linda, you and I
So that's a
can
20.
dash twice.
Okay.
Just to get him like to a place where
But
he's
then
not
we can't do
hyperventilating
anything.
Yeah.
or like being well scared.
We can move really far.
It does
and that's
nothing, but
Okay,
makes it feel
cool. Yeah, I wasn't really sure to be
Someone who
honest.
works-
Like, yeah, I'm like,
but yeah, no, that's
you
cool.
could do both.
Yeah, I guess you can.
yep.
Yeah.
So we can do both.
Oh, nice. That one
Yeah.
seems OP, but that's good
Yeah, it
for
does.
us this time.
It's like I could see
Sorry.
it going either way. And I'm like,
It's
that's
fine.
really, really strong, but also I can't do anything else.
I mean, it is splitting the party.
No,
That could
that's-
go in your face.
Maybe.
He's died so many times. So.
I, you know,
Really?
I
Yeah.
know.
like,
I can imagine why, because he's like,
like
they're gonna get there first.
I die, I sit down and have a nice chat with the Grim Reaper, and then I just go, I see you next week,
Oh,
Actually,
the good
no, see you
beer is just
tomorrow.
like, hey, buddy.
buddy.
Okay, so
You again?
That's
the two of you dash down as quickly as
The two
possible.
of
Who has the higher dex?
Ooh, that's a good question.
My dex is 16.
Mine is 18.
Okay, so just based on that, I'm gonna assume that you would get there first, just
She-
barely.
She's got a significantly higher speed than me.
Oh, that's right, she does. So
Yeah.
go fuck you.
Do I,
You show up first.
Which,
do I need?
you know, she's fast as a fuck girl. I'm just
Yeah, because you have like a 45, 35 foot movement, whatever.
45.
45. Yeah. So yeah, you would get there first.
135
Well, how,
feet.
how far is it? I mean, do I need to
That's great.
dash the
That's
second time, or am I already there?
We're gonna say that the
Yeah.
with your speed and whatnot, you'll be able to get there first. Probably like with him just a few steps behind you. You know, I mean, it's close. And I'm not gonna sit here and do action economy type of crap, but basically, you left everybody else a floor behind between the two of you. He's just a few steps behind you, but everybody else is still kind of like barely trying to get down the ladder as you guys get downstairs.
Actually, I'm a lot of steps behind.
Yeah.
She gets 135 feet of movement.
It doesn't matter.
with that.
Listen,
I get
this house
90.
isn't that fucking big.
Well, that's
Jesus
why
Christ.
my only question was: do I need to dash
Let
the
the
second
GM.
time?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotta argue.
So
I know.
as you show up, you see Claudia clutching that medallion that she had shown you all earlier. And she starts speaking Infernal to you. You don't understand Infernal, right? No. And then you kind of see like a weird, twisted looking, almost like as if there's something under the skin, just creeping and crawling underneath her skin. And she turns and dashes out the door.
This is exhausting.
And this is
It's a lot of
downstairs,
running.
right? So-
Yeah. So she just dashed outside. What we're going to do is we're going to call it here for this game. This seems like a good stopping point for now.
Real quick.
Yes.
Were there any other adults at the orphanage, just so I can think about things? Well,
Milivage, technically speaking, that was it.
okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Just wondering for next time.
Think about
Okay.
who else you're gonna flirt with.
That classroom size is too big, then. God damn it.
We should turn him into a cat.
But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
Thank you.
We have a few other things I would like to talk about off camera.
Okay.